So hey, what's going on? Scruggs here from Smoking with Scruggs and Monster Man. Um, just kind of want to give y'all an update of what's going on with me. I know I posted a video. I think it was January, March, April. It was in April about some stuff that was going on, and you can go back and watch that video. I'll stick it somewhere down in the description or whatever. But I had the Watchman procedure done this week, and they everything went good. It's been 4 days now, and of course, the first 3 days I couldn't do anything. I had to take it easy. Couldn't bend over. Blah blah blah. All that stuff. And I did do a cook yesterday. You can check out my Smoking with Scruggs channel to check that out. Made a cool little taco turkey sausage sub. But hadn't been doing a whole lot of fishing, mainly because the rivers are still low. And I've just been so tired all the time, which was the main reason for having this Watchman done. I had the endoscopy done and the colonoscopy done, and they didn't find any issues as far as ulcers or any reason for me to be bleeding internally, which was a concern because, as I stated earlier, back in the day, I used to take a lot of aspirin, a ton of them, for pain, and they thought maybe I had an ulcer, but everything looks fine. They have come to the assumption that the Eliquis is what is causing microscopic bleeding. So they went in and did the Watchman procedure, which they go in through your vein and your leg, and they kind of weed a thing up through your heart, and it's like a little umbrella about the size of a quarter. They open it up, put it in place, covers the area where you have blood clots in your heart that go to your brain. Now on the other side of your heart, they go to your lungs. That's not really, I mean, it's a concern, but it's not as big of a concern as one getting in your brain and you having a stroke. So they blocked off that area. Go back in 3 months. They'll check to make sure everything is in place and that it's taken okay. The heart the muscle kind of forms over this Watchman to cover it, and hopefully everything will be fine, and I'll get my energy back and won't be anemic no more. And they've got me off of Eliquis at this point. And I'm on Plavix and a baby aspirin, and I'll be on that for the next 6 months, and then they'll take me off the Plavix, and I'll be on a baby aspirin. The good part is I can go. Well, I'm hoping. Still got to talk to the doctor about this. If I can go back on aspirin as a painkiller, because I take a lot of prescribed painkillers for my back still, even though I'm not working anymore. Excuse me. The other thing that I found was, and I did this on my own, and I don't suggest people doing this, but I just did it because I got tired of doctors not doing anything about it. I was having issues with my blood pulse, or the pulse of my heart being so low. I mean, I'm talking in the 40s. And when that would happen, I would almost pass out, basically. I mean, I've been, and when it would happen, I would get so exhausted, I'd have to sleep for like 12 hours after it happened. So I was like, they got me, and supposedly my cardiologist was going to take me off some medicine, and he never did. And so I just said, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I made a list of all the medicines that I was on, and I made a list of all of the side effects from those medicines that I was taking. And the one that had the most side effects, that was the problems that I was having, I just quit taking it. I was like, screw it, I'm not taking you no more. I quit taking it. Now, with that being said, I monitored my blood pressure and my pulse twice a day, every day. And I did this for 3 months. And you know what? Pulse came back up. No problems with passing out. And I was still getting tired, but it wasn't to the point where I was, sleeping 10, 12 hours a day after that happened. So I went to my primary, my last visit, and I told him what I had done. And of course he was like, well, you really shouldn't do that unless, doctor tells you to do it. And I'm like, well, doctor wouldn't do it. So I did it, and he looked at my numbers and go, well, your numbers look great, so I don't have a problem with it. Fine. So I've still got the list, and I'm seriously thinking about taking myself off of another one just to see how it does. But I kind of wanted to get this Watchman ball rolling and everything, and that's why it's taken so long for me to do another. Well, it hadn't been that long. May, January, March, April, May, June, July, August. Well, it's been 6 months. I kind of wanted to get the Watchman procedure out of the way, assuming that that's what they were going to do, and before I did another update. So, and that's the other reason why I hadn't been posting a lot of cooks. I've been doing a lot of reviews and stuff because it does take so much out of me to do pretty much anything anymore, even fishing. But by the time I get home, I'm so exhausted. I just hit the bed when after I don't even like unload the boat or anything. I just pull in the driveway, come in the house, and just crash. And so 6 months from now, hopefully I will be a lot better. During this process, I also had 2 iron infusions, which did not do any good. And first they put me on iron pills, and iron pills didn't do any good, so they had me do 2 iron infusions, and that didn't do anything either. I'm still anemic. So they told me to keep taking the iron pills now, just to kind of build myself up instead of having to do another iron infusion. But I don't go back to the blood doctor until November. So hopefully in 6 months I'll be yarded down. 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'm usually done, no matter what it is. And so hopefully things are going to get better with me being tired. It was an outpatient procedure. They did have some issues, but everything went fine. They had a hard time getting it up through my vein. But yeah, everything's good. I'm feeling good. Just tired of being tired all the time. So still the back's going to be a problem. I've come to the reality that I'm just going to have to live with that the rest of my life. The other thing is my doctor was not happy because the last 3 months I have gained 12 pounds. Yeah, I'm at the heaviest that I've ever been, and I really need to buckle down and get my stuff together. It's I'm 61 and ain't getting no younger. That's for sure. So, and I'm sure that's got a lot to do with my back. Yeah, well, I definitely know it's got problems. It doesn't help my back or my knees. My knees were replaced 10 years ago, but they usually last about 15 years. So I should have been trying to get this weight off a long time ago, but they wanted to send me to I don't know what the technical name is, an obesity doctor. My primary did, and I called them, and they were like, well, you just don't come and see the doctor. Basically, we send you a video, and you watch the video, and if you want to do the stuff, and I didn't realize at the time it was stuff. I just thought I was going to go see a doctor and talk to the doctor, and we were going to work out a plan. Well, it doesn't work that way. So I watched the video, and basically their plan was to basically either put you on some shots, which are definitely out of question. I'm not doing that. Or you can do this prepackaged food stuff. And I'm like, well, screw that, because that was going to cost me $1,400 a month out of my pocket. And I'm like, well, I'm not even working, so I just need to do it on my own. I just need to buckle my big ass down and get it done. So, yeah, I haven't determined how I'm going to do that yet. You know, I've been looking into the keto thing, but I've been looking into that for like a year. I look and make plans and write stuff down, but I never start anything. That's my problem. And the other thing is I'm a big impulse eater. I just eat just for the hell of it. So, and apparently me not working anymore, it's not helping. So, that's the update. Hopefully things will get better. We'll start doing some more stuff, starting to cool down a little bit. Hopefully this is going to help me tolerating the humidity also. I don't know how that's going to come into effect with all this other stuff's going on, but yeah, it's starting to cool down. I'm hoping to get some more fishing in before my season ends. It's we're kind of in that stage where it's cool in the mornings, but getting up in the 80s. So kind of fall is starting to settle in. So I'm hoping to maybe get out there and catch some while they're gorging themselves before winter hits, because I don't fish in the winter. And as far as the cooking, you know, I don't grill much outside either. I'm not much of a cold person. I don't like snow and anything like that. But I'm going to try to start eating a little healthier. So maybe we'll do some stuff inside. We'll just see how it goes. You know, I think of my new haircut. Now, my wife says I was starting to look all trashy. So she told me I need to get a haircut. So you're going to see some videos. One video, you might see me with a ponytail. And the next video is going to be short like this. So, because I've been doing videos and just kind of saving them up here and there, you know. But like I say, most of them were kind of reviews and stuff, which I've been doing is fill-ins since all this stuff's been going on. So, all right, that's the end. I'm going to quit it. Appreciate y'all's support in my channels. Appreciate all those that comment and subscribe. And keep on smoking. Keep on fishing. Thanks a lot.